I'm like a pixie fairy with testicles. Can fairies be men? I don't know. That'd be nice. A man fairy. Could you picture it? A man fairy. So like a fairy, a very feminine little fairy with testicles and hairy chests. It'd actually look more like a pedophile with a wand. Just a really experienced pedo. I'm cracking my knuckles. Deal with it. Okay, I wanted to tell you guys another story. Well, by the way, a lot of you like mentioned all this shit in my last video. I replied to a lot of the comments and that, but yeah, you guys realize that you can't, you know, like blow your load when you're 9 years old, but you can still get that feeling. Basically, it's like the same thing, but just nothing comes out. It's pretty much the same. And yeah, alright, okay, I know that shit. I shouldn't know. I know from experience, and that's kind of creepy telling people, and I just knocked my microphone. Anyway, I wanted to tell this. This one's like a little like it's not like some epic. It hasn't got some epic thing to it, but it's decent enough. When I was at school with my mates and all that. Right, this is like last week, sorry. Well, I'd gone up to all my friends and we were like, alright, so there's a school just up the road from us. They're called Penshurst Girls, and they're like literally the village bicycles. Like, and by that I mean if anyone can take a ride. It's like. My headphones. Alright, so basically, if you're a virgin, you could just go to this school, like hang out the front and start talking to girls, and you'll get, you know, within a week, you get laid. Believe me, it's too easy. These girls are like really easy. And this is really strange. When I had walked out the front, right, I had seen this one girl, she's all on her own, because usually they all come to our school after, because they finish earlier than us, and they come and meet us all at the front and that, like all the boys and that, but me and my group and that, we don't go near those kind of girls, because they're just fucking, well, yeah, they blow you for nothing. Like, they're fucking creepy. Well, not creepy. That's it. See, like, the thing is, like, I wanted to mention this, actually. This is funny. I thought of this when I was in the shower. I was thinking about this commentary, but I was like, yeah, no, fucking weird, but anyway. There's a difference between sexy women and beautiful women, alright? A beautiful girl is someone who takes care of themselves, someone who's naturally good looking. They use makeup and all that, but every girl does that, you know? It really does help in a way, you know? Like, sometimes it's good to have girls. Some girls look better without it. Some girls look better with it. Some just look really good and just can look, and just, if they do it right, they can look really good. But that's a naturally beautiful woman. A sexy woman is a girl you'd kind of look at, and you wouldn't, if you were to go out with them, it would be when you're younger, you know. You wouldn't want to spend your life. These are the kind of girls that cheat on you and all that shit, you know what I mean? They're unreliable, and believe me when I tell you that, because I've seen a lot of, I know a lot of guys I go to school with, and they've got girlfriends, and I've seen girls hooking up with other guys and shit. It's really bad, but I've been told to keep my distance away from that kind of shit, so that's what I do. Anyway, I'd seen this girl, she was all on her own, and I was like, fuck, this girl was literally a 10 out of 10 gorgeous woman. I mean, like, if you were to see her, you'd sit there and go, what? And she was all alone. I didn't get this. This still confuses me to this day. No one was there. This girl was way better looking than any. And I'm not just saying that too. Like, every other guy was like saying this girl is fucking gorgeous, but no one had the balls to go up and talk to her. And my mate, and I was just sitting there going, oh bro, that shit is fucking sexy. I would tap that any day. And he go, and then all my other mates like, I bet you don't have the balls to go up and talk to her. I was like, yeah. Well, screw you. I'm gonna do it. And then as halfway walking up there, I was just like, maybe this is a mistake. No, but I had walked up and I was just like, hello, and well, not like that. That was kind of creepy. I was just like, hey, how's it going? And she'd look back at me and she just goes, hi, how are you? And I was just like, oh, you know, all good. So what are you doing here? And she goes, oh, nothing. I'm here to pick up my brother. And I was like, so your brother goes here? And she was younger than her brother, so I didn't like, you're here to pick up your brother? She goes, yeah, well, we meet him here and the parents come pick her up. And I was like, oh, right. So as I was talking to her, I was just like, well, just basically about random stuff, you know. Oh, yeah, so what do you do? You know what I mean? What school do you go to? And I was hoping she wouldn't say Penshurst Girls, and she didn't. So I was really happy about that. Turns out she goes to a completely other school up, just like, well, a lot up. She goes up to Hurstville, the school that I was talking about. There's a lot. No, I didn't end up releasing that commentary. But anyway, and as I was talking to but anyway, I eventually came up with the courage to stand there and just go, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna ask this girl out. I was expecting her to say, you know, oh, I'm busy, or, you know, I've got a boyfriend, which is the fucking worst one, by the way, I must admit. But no, I ended up just turning around and just going, well, hey. I said, well, I gotta get going, actually, but, you know, it was really fun talking to you. You wanna catch up sometime? And she was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to. And I was like, oh, what? Wait, what? You in my mind, I'm thinking, you fucking serious? You actually want to hang out with me? And I was just thinking, I feel privileged right now. So I was just like, sure thing, sweet. I mean, this is like amazing. I can't believe this girl actually wants to hang out with me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a good looking guy, like I really am, especially when I clean myself up like a lot. But this girl's above my standard. She's way out of my league. Like, she's much above my standards. And like, fucking, I've never been more nervous talking to a girl. When she said yes, I was like, holy holy shit. So here, I'll go grab your number. And she goes, here, pass me your phone. Did she project a number in? Yeah, no, I actually just called her up, like, literally, like, 20 minutes ago. And I was just like, we should hang out sometime. And she's like, oh, definitely, yeah. And then she was like, how about this weekend? And I'm like, by the time this video goes up, I had already gone out. But what I could really, I don't know, because we're going out in a couple of days. Maybe it'll go up around the same time. But what would really help me out is, guys, if you could just leave me some support. Like just do you want me to tell you how the date goes? Like my next commentary here? Like I'd really like to you know, talk about things like that. But if you could really just leave me some, you know, just some support saying, you know, good luck, or, you know, should I go in for a kiss at the end of the date? Should you know, what should I do? Should I really try and go out with this girl? Should I suss her out first? I don't know. It's you guys should let me know, you know, what you think I should do, because, well, I don't know. I want to hear some opinions. Ooh, I'm really nervous about this, guys, and I'm looking forward to it. But the next day, when I walked back to my mate's place, sorry, I had to burp. When I walked back to my mate's place, I was just like, well, hey, fuck you. I'm going out with this girl. I'm gonna ask this girl like this, because this is before I called her. Obviously, this was like last week still. I'd walked up to her and gone, fuck you, I'm going out with her. He's got a girlfriend, right? But the thing is, she's alright. Like, he knows she isn't the hottest girl in the world, but, you know, she's an ugly either. So basically, he's going out with her, and I'm going out with this. I'm about to go out with this gorgeous, like, 10 out of 10, beautiful girl. I'm talking like, fuck, if you saw her, you don't. I wish I could, like, put my image into your head. This girl is gorgeous, and I just can't wait. So I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, help me. People always telling stories of their past. I'm telling stories of the present. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. Remember to, if you have any leftover lubricant, just rub it on that like button for me. If you're really horny, you could always sexually pound the shit out of subscribe. If you're into it, you could have really rough, hardcore sex with the favorite button. And if you have an extremely large erection, you could always check out my channel, because I love you. Goodbye.